Ok, hola estudiantes. Hoy en clase vamos a mirar un PowerPoint, una presentación de los objetos complementos indirectos. Por favor, saquen sus hojas de metas. Vamos a mirar los objetos indirectos hoy en clase. Y nosotros tenemos una meta hoy en clase. Por favor, un minuto, van a escribir esta meta. Puedes nombrar los diferentes pronombres de complementos indirectos hoy. Okay. Earlier in the week, we were looking at direct object pronouns. Now we're going to be looking at indirect object pronouns. So puedes nombrar los diferentes pronombres de complementos indirectos en español. I'll give you about 10 seconds to get that goal down. Okay, estudiantes. So basically what we're going to be using these presentations for, these are called flip presentations. And basically what we're going to be using these for is to basically complete individualized learning that incorporates technology. Why I like doing this is because I'm going to put these up on Blackboard, and what you can do with these presentations is basically use these presentations at your own risk. You can use it for your own learning style. So, for example, I'm going too fast, you want to stop it, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to go back and replace something, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm going to be placing these on Blackboard so you can use these at your own risk to meet your learning needs. Okay? So make sure, do me a favor, por favor, saca una hoja de papel. Okay, ustedes van a tomar apuntes. You're going to be taking some notes, so make sure you got a sheet of paper out. Okay? So what I want you to do, take 1 minute, 2 minutos. Van a escribir estas frases, 1, 2, 3, con frases, con complementos directos, con lo, la, los, las, or me, te, nos, os. Okay? Let's take about 2 minutes to do that. Ok, so vamos a empezar. Número 1, la auxiliar de vuelo conoce a nosotros. So here, the indirect object is, or the direct object, excuse me, is nosotros. He knows, or she knows us. So we're going to rewrite the sentence as la auxiliar de vuelo. We're going to replace, vamos a usar en vez de nosotros, nos conoce. Okay, so that's how we say that sentence. Número 2, Pancho compró el boleto ayer. El pronombre directo El complemento directo es el boleto. Vamos a usar, en vez de boleto, vamos a usar lo. Vamos a escribir entonces, excuse me, Pancho lo compró ayer. Pancho bought it yesterday. En número 3, aquí tenemos dos verbos. Tenemos van y abordar. Entonces, cuando tenemos dos verbos, tenemos dos opciones. Okay? We can say, avión es el objeto directo. Vamos a usar lo. Entonces, podemos decir, los pasajeros van a abordar lo. O podemos escribir así, lo, oh, excuse me, los pasajeros lo van a abordar. Okay, remember, dos verbos, uno, dos, tenemos dos opciones. Okay. All right, so now we're going to be looking at indirect objects. Okay. Un objeto indirecto refiere a dónde va el objeto directo. Okay, so remember, the direct object was the recipient of the verb. Okay. Now, the direct object indirect object, excuse me, va a contestar la pregunta a quién o para quién. To who or for who, la acción del verbo va a tiene lugar. So basically it answers to who does the direct object go or for who does the direct object go. Okay, so here's some examples right here in English. John brings the books to David. The subject, who is doing the bringing? John. Who is bringing the books? John, okay? So that's our subject. Direct object, what is being brought? The books. Where are the books being brought to? David. That's our indirect object. Second example, Mr. Bodenheimer brought candy for his students. Mr. Bodenheimer, who's bringing the bringing of the candy? Mr. Bodenheimer, he's bringing candy. Okay. The direct object is what is being brought, the candy. Okay. Now, where does the candy go? To his students. So therefore, the indirect object is the students. Okay. Last one. The students turn in their quizzes to me. The students is the subject. That is who is doing the action. Their quizzes is the direct object because it is what is being turned in. Lastly, where are the quizzes going? Who are they getting turned into? Me. So therefore, me is the indirect object. Okay, ahora vamos a mirar los objetos indirectos en español. En español podemos reemplazar el objeto indirecto con tenemos opciones. So here are all, tenemos los pronombres me, te, le, nos, os, les. Estos pronombres son los pronombres de objetos indirectos. Okay. El pronombre de objeto indirecto, this should say indirecto, siempre va en frente del verbo conjugado. Again, conjugated verb, the pronoun goes in front. So I have an example sentence. I have two examples down here. Okay. Yo traigo la tarea a la profesora. Subject, sujeto is yo. The objeto directo is la tarea. It's because it is what is being brought. Now, a dónde va la tarea? A la profesora. So now, if I want to say I bring the homework to her, I need to put le in front of the traigo because the a la profesora, the indirect object, corresponds to this pronoun, the le. So again, the indirect object pronoun goes en frente del verbo conjugado. Okay, so número dos, yo abrí la puerta para ti. I opened the gate for you, or I opened the door for you. Okay, so the subject, who is doing the opening? Yo, I opened the gate. Okay, direct object, what is being opened? La puerta. Okay, objeto indirecto, who is the gate or the door being opened for? Tú, para mí, para ti. So, vamos a escribir la frase así. The T, the you, corresponds to the pronoun te. So, vamos a escribir el pronombre te en frente del verbo conjugado. Okay? So, pronombre aquí. Yo te abrí la puerta para ti. So, essentially, that means I opened it for you. Okay? So, I opened the door for you. I opened it for you. I do the homework, or I bring the homework to the teacher. I bring it to the teacher. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to do number one with you. Okay. So I want you to name the subject. Van a nombrar el sujeto, objeto directo y objeto indirecto. Y ustedes van a escribir la frase con pronombres de objetos indirectos. So let's do the first one together. Número uno. Pablo, da la tarjeta de embarque a nosotros. Okay. So el sujeto is Pablo. Oh, got some craziness going here. Let me start it all over again. Pablo, man, this is gonna keep doing this to me. Pablo is the subject. Okay. El objeto directo, what is being given? La tarjeta de embarque. Now, who is the boarding car being given to? Nosotros. So if we look back at these pronouns, nosotros is going to correspond to nos. So we're going to rewrite the sentence as Pablo nos da la tarjeta de embarque. Okay. So I'm going to have you for 2 minutos ustedes. We give you about 2 minutes. 2 minutos. I want you van a completar 2 y 3. See what you can do. Okay, here we go. Número dos. Marisol compra los boletos para sus amigos. Marisol is the subject. Los boletos is the direct object because it's what's being bought, and sus amigos is the indirect object. So we're going to say sus amigos would actually correspond with les, okay, for them. So we're going to say Marisol les compra los boletos. Okay. Número tres. La auxiliar de vuelo sirve las bebidas a los pasajeros. So, la auxiliar de vuelo, that's our subject. Sirve las bebidas, the drinks are being served, that's our direct object. A los pasajeros, that's our indirect object. It's where the direct object's going. The direct object is the drinks. So we're going to say la auxiliar de vuelo a los pasajeros is going to be les sirve las bebidas. Okay. So what we're going to do, yo tengo unas actividades de Colby y también de conjuguemos. What I want you to do, you're going to be spending about, I'd say the next 15, 20 minutes, King say 20 minutos. I want you to practice around with some of these activities. And what I really want you to do, van a completar estas actividades hasta que until tengas 100%. Okay, I want you to get 100% on all these. Let's see what you can do, okay? So you're going to play around with some activities, use the following links, okay? And see what you can do by practicing with some of these direct objects and indirect objects, okay? All right, gracias.